It's a much quoted statistic that most women only wear around 20% of their wardrobes 80% of the time. I recently did a little poll on my Instagram story and received messages from followers saying that that was about right for them. Some even mentioning that it was more like 10%. That's so sad, isn't it? A lot of what I do as a personal stylist enables women to wear a much bigger proportion of their wardrobes. Most women actually own too many items of clothing. They find that when they really understand what to buy, they end up with fewer clothes but more combinations, and hence they wear a much larger proportion of their wardrobes. If you'd like to be wearing more of your wardrobe, here are some tips that will help. Get rid of clothes that don't fit. It might sound straightforward, but I know many women who hang on to clothes that don't fit for far too long. Now, most women fluctuate in weight and may need a small range of sizes for different times of the year, but be realistic. If you have clothes that haven't fitted you in 3 months, but your weight is coming down, they might be worth keeping hold of as an incentive. However, if you have clothes that haven't fitted for 3 years, are you ever really going to fit back into them? And if you do, will you still want to wear them, or are they looking dated? On the other hand, if you've already lost weight, get rid of the clothes that are too big for you now. And this will help your weight maintenance and help you to wear more of the clothes that fit you now. Wear clothes in a different way. Often we just give up on a piece of clothing as it doesn't quite fit or do what we think it should. But is there a different way you could wear something that's not getting worn right now? For example, in my wardrobe, I have a sleeveless shirt dress. Now, it's often seen as a summer dress, and that's what I bought it as. But if I layer it with a long sleeve t-shirt and opaque tights, I can wear it throughout the spring and autumn as well. If some of the tummy buttons get a bit tight, it has sometimes happened, I can leave it open and wear as a long waistcoat over a top and trousers. Make sure you can see what you own. This is another tip. Do you need to reorganize your wardrobe to be able to see what you own? Sometimes, folded jumpers, tops, t-shirts, they can hide at the bottom of drawers or shelves and not get worn as you've forgotten you even own them. Hang as much as possible where you can see it clearly, or organise it in a different way so that you can see all of your folded items. There are so many drawer dividers available these days, and if you pop them vertically rather than horizontally, you'll be able to see what you've got much better. There are plenty of videos that can help you with this. Make sure you absolutely love the pieces you buy. When you're clothes shopping, make sure you don't buy anything that doesn't excite you or that you don't want to wear straight away. Be fussy, really, really fussy. It's not good enough to be just okay. You want your clothes to be perfect for you. So they should bring out the best in your colouring, they should flatter your figure, but most of all, they should be great for your personality and lifestyle. There's no point in buying really adventurous clothing because your friend says, "Oh, you should have this or you should have that," but then you're too shy to wear it. There's no point in owning lots of party wear if you much prefer to stay home and curl up on the sofa on a Saturday night. Oh, we all have those days, don't we? Style up the clothing you already own. Sometimes when I go and do a wardrobe edit, I find perfect clothes in women's wardrobes that they just don't wear. They may have an item which fits perfectly and is a great colour for them. It shows off their figure, so I think, why don't you wear this? And I ask them. And usually they reply, well, it's just too boring. Now, if you have pieces like this, why not get them out and rescue or adapt them? Can you wear them with a funky accessory? Scarves, necklaces, belts can all make boring items come to life. Now, you also need to fill the gaps. If you have perfect items that you love, but they don't go with anything else in your wardrobe, make a list of what you need for each item to work and go on a hunt for what you need. So for example, I had one client who she just loved coloured skirts, but sometimes she didn't wear them as she didn't have tops to go with them. We made a list. A few small investments in a few tops meant she could get them out and start wearing them. So make sure when you're filling the gaps that the new pieces you buy will have other friends in the wardrobe too. So the top that you might buy to go with a coloured skirt should be able to work with perhaps some jeans or a few pairs of your trousers too. I hope these tips will help you to wear more of your wardrobe this year and that you're way up from the average 20% that most women wear. If all of this sounds very daunting to sort out yourself and you'd like some expert help, please just head over to my website and find out about my services and how they could help you. A style consultation with a wardrobe edit is a really popular choice. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified when I post. And lastly, be sure to follow me on my Instagram where I post behind the scenes. I have more tips and I show you how to find your style, regain your confidence and live life to the full.